But anyway, shall we react to the gameplay? I can tell you're getting sleepy. It's past your bedtime. Right.
What?
Shut up, time. 3, 2...
Wait.
3, 2...
No,
what are you doing? Why do you keep saying my name?
Just wait.
Why?
Fuck.
Preston, why? Preston, man!
I have no disk space left.
Are we ready? 3, 2... Hang on. I just love that you waited until for me to get to 1 to tell me. We've just had to stop the recording because Preston's decided last minute that he's got no hard drive space. So we nearly did a reaction, and if you do that on OBS, for those that don't know, if you do that for those that don't know on OBS, and you have it just corrupts the video. The video is done. Unless you have a backup hard drive installed. And he waited for me to say 3, 2, 1 for the reaction. He waited for me to get to 1.
I didn't know how to say it. I wanted to be nice.
You didn't know how to be nice about it. Fucking say it. You just said, Kai. Right. Anyway. 3, 2, 1, go.
I just didn't want to hear your reaction.
3.0 is probably the biggest update we've ever made.
It touches almost every aspect of Conan Exiles.
Fans should absolutely be excited for 3.0. It is a major patch. It includes Sorcery.
Sorcery?
Sorcery. This is the other half.
Oh, okay.
On top of that, we've
What the heck? Oh, wow.
building system.
Oh yeah, there's a new building.
Have a Battlepass, person attributes revamp.
What? A battle pass.
In Conan.
That's stupid when there's already DLC.
I know.
Sorry, that's a bit cheeky, Funcom. You're fine to have money, but when there's already payable DLC, unless you're going to incorporate that DLC into the Battle Pass, that's cheeky.
When the genre was having its name coined, it literally became half of the name, Sword and Sorcery.
We've always wanted to add sorcery to the game, and we think it's a
What?
of the game that needs to be there to experience
Ice Bridge.
Oh, that's sick.
High fantasy games, and they focus a lot on fireballs and things that you can see coming out
Balls.
We wanted to find a way
They
to make
focus on
it
balls.
feel more kind of physically grounded, sinister, and evil. It's more about focusing and
Oh.
amplifying sorceress energy.
And as you
Physical
select
and
different
evil.
words of power, you'll be building different spells.
Whoa.
Invisibility.
Run past our enemies.
What?
Is broken into two different
There is
methods,
destructible
rituals
environments then.
and spells.
Rituals and spells.
Rituals are more
That's
kind
amazing.
of the crafting side of it, where you perform.
Oh, can you imagine
some
trolling
kind of
people with that spell?
magical or sorcery
Get like 4 people on 4 corners of the
spell
base.
in order to
Look, that looks like your stepdad, that does.
In your base, you'll
It
build a
is.
sacrificial stone. You'll drag in
Sacrificial
unconscious
stone.
combatant
Oh, we
from
can
the
sacrifice
stone,
people.
And there will be a ritual recipe.
Let's get Kieran on the game.
Station
Yes.
To offer them as a sacrifice. Perform a ritual. draw
Do it to
a
Jenny.
And then the station will
Yes.
open again, and you can take the item.
tons of different rituals. Necromancy, for instance,
Whoa.
allows you to summon the dead or
What?
create undead
Summon
mouths.
Summon the dead, so
A couple
can we
of the
summon
rituals
what
we
we've
have are
killed?
integrated into the fast travel system that we're implementing.
Fast
So
travel?
We have one that's kind of a set of
I don't like
teleports,
that. You don't need
and
fast
you need
travel.
some blood
No.
and some brimstone to fire that pad up.
Unless it's
Illusions
really
basically
expensive.
Allow you to take
Yeah.
weapon or piece of armor
What was the kind of
and
armor?
apply a different look to it. So
The
if
wings
you're
for
able
it.
to
You
craft
still
two
said that you were going to buy one of the
pieces and you like the
DLCs.
look of one, but the stats of
That
the
was
other,
our
you can
deal.
apply
I bought one and you
one
bought the other, and you never
the
fucking bought
Which
it.
one? Which one should I buy?
We went over this and you ignored me.
The stats that they want to have. With
I'll repay you.
What I wonder about the Battle Pass is if you
Also
have the
wanted
Battle
to go
Pass and
through
I
and
don't,
address
can
all
you
the
drop
perks
stuff
that
for
we
me?
felt were sort of
Yeah.
underperforming and sort of give them a facelift.
Essentially, we've blown up the entire system and made a new meta. We have some
New meta,
great
bro.
surprises, and we're
Corrupt.
really changing the way that
This?
Conan
The things they're talking about, I don't even know how to get rid of corruption yet on my health bar.
Yeah,
It's a
never
core
mind
part of
plus
sorcery,
corrupt.
so
You're
that's
15
also
steps
an
ahead,
important
Funcom.
attribute system. When your character is exposed to corruption, it'll corrupt their form and their
Wait, they're telling us about
physical being. With
Yeah,
that
we know.
power, you can
We've had that
corrupt
for
your
a
physical
year,
being
a literal
and
year.
have access to
For a
special
year
perks.
straight.
Once you've reached
Yeah.
a certain corruption threshold, your character will be able to corrupt their strength, their vitality,
What?
or their
You use
charisma
corruption to your
into
strength.
improving themselves.
Damage
The
taken
benefits
between you
won't
is
show
split
themselves
between you and your
very powerful at
followers.
first,
I could
but
really
as
troll you
devote
with that.
yourself more
That's
into
not
the
good.
void, they'll start showing up and making you
Ooh.
more and more powerful.
Goat!
My God, we could become goat lords.
When we first started working on the game,
Lords.
we implemented the building system in a particular way
But since then, a lot more survival games have come out that have made us realize, hey, we can do a little bit better.
I like that
I
they're
think
looking at
the
others.
old building
Mm.
system was a little difficult to use with the gamepad. However, with this new system,
We
it's
don't give a
designed
fuck about
to be
controllers.
used with the
Do I
gamepad.
blame
I think it's gonna
controller?
be
No.
So much easier for people.
It
Irrelevant.
takes all the crafting recipes, all the building items that you've unlocked, and puts them all in one.
This has
menu.
really made me want to play Conan
Section
tomorrow.
you won't find the
If we do
PC.
stream.
It's a lot simpler.
Creative mode. We never did that. We always meant to.
Creative mode
Why is
is
she just sat there with his
you can just
staff?
add
Everyone else
all
is
the
just there in the normal
little
clothes,
pieces.
and this woman's in a cloak and a staff.
A
A
roll,
fundamental
sitting on a
change in
chair.
how you can build in the game.
It'll be really, really easy for people to build
There's
their
like water in that stuff at the top. Wonder if it's a water
Some
bottle.
building
Better be
pieces
BPA
are
free.
of the Battlepass, and others are going to be
BPA free
in
staff.
Battlepass, we have
He's
sorcery
floating.
building pieces that are built to complement and
Butter
supplement
making
the existing
buildings.
Base
We should
building
create one
sets.
one day to build like
This is irrelevant. Oh, I like this screen.
We
Oh,
can
Battlepass.
continue to
Yeah.
release
Oh,
free
yeah.
features.
This is
sure
like the
the
Aliens game all over
Should
again.
be more
Battlepass.
on the cosmetic side, changing the way you look
What?
necessarily, and not changing the power of things.
So the battle
We've been there.
Get some
Didn't go
really
well.
cool things.
You went AFK and it was
Weapons,
pitch black.
Mounts,
Those mounts look
built
cool.
around the sorcery theme.
They go,
To be honest though, I would pay.
Challenges.
This battle pass looks interesting. Like, this is a battle pass I would buy.
It looks like a cool battle pass.
I would pay, and it puts more replayability into the
And
game.
that challenge is replaced with another one.
No, you do,
If
like,
want to
dailies.
Play to unlock
Yeah.
everything in the battle
Yeah.
pass. You can also purchase levels in increments of 1, 5, and
Of course
15.
you can
So
purchase
for
levels.
those of you who have
That's pay to win, bro.
So we won't
It
have
is
cosmetic
All the
things
Americans
like
are gonna
we
be
did in the
saying
past
that.
With the culture packs, we will have battle passes and ages instead.
We are going to have multiple sorcerer-themed armor and clothing options. Some of them will be in-game and craftable.
Looks like
Others
Darth
will be offered
Malgus.
as part of the battle pass or as
Darth
part of the
Malgus.
We're also adding an item store to the game, and this will allow players to have more of an a la carte option for what they want to buy.
The UI for like the stores reminds me of
It's been a long time.
ESO.
With each
Yeah.
new release of Conan Exiles, we're trying to make the
Whoa.
kind of game that we feel like our
Very
players
nice
want.
looking.
I love these guys though. Like they
So
they
if you
keep
wanna see
fixing
more
the game,
of
don't they?
this, definitely
Yeah,
follow
stuff.
Do you want to
her
see more of this? What,
on
she's gonna
Instagram,
plug her
Facebook,
OnlyFans or
Twitter, all
something?
of that.
Yeah.
You want to see more of this?
Want to see magic?
I hold the stuff in every single nude photo.
Finding the things to do those.
The stuff
dark
goes in
evil
every
rituals
hole.
and
The stuff goes
twisted
everywhere.
sorcerer atop a tower.
What? On a bat? Can you imagine like a clan raid? If the server wasn't dead that we're on, raiding a place, you start up on. So Q3, that means it's soon then. Q3, I think the end of Q3 is October, so I would reckon late August. I reckon. Should we rewatch it without any sound?
Yeah.
That's weird to say, but so we can have a conversation about it then.
Yeah.
But can you imagine like dropping off a mountain somewhere and just raiding like a really high level base, or even a low level base would be funny. All coming in on fucking bats like crackheads.
Yeah. Like fucking like the pterodactyls.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like that reminds me of you know, Crash and Eddie from Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs when they're riding that pterodactyl.
Oh yes.
If you can't put a machine gun on one of these bats, I don't want it.
Done.
Yeah,
No
done.
more
I will pay the battle pass.
I will play the battle pass with the extended gun on bat.
You're not doing talking well today, are you? Sonny arguing with that other kid. It's rubbed off on you. I just love it that they were. You really should have filmed that, man. You're an idiot.
Well, I was talking to you guys, so you're the bigger
Cut-
ones, and I was telling
What?
It literally became half of the name. Sword and sorcery.
You could have told me, but you let me go down a deep dark path, just like
part
Aaron.
of the game that needs to be there to experience Howard's world in full.
A lot of other games are high fantasy.
Are you playing through it
Focus
again?
A lot on fireballs
Yeah.
and things that you can see coming out of your
The
hands.
ice bridge though, it looks so mesmerizing as well.
Feel more kind of physically grounded, sinister and evil. It's more about
Yeah, so they said they didn't want physical spells.
sorcery
That's
and
good. I mean, I don't. To my knowledge, you don't see any physical stuff in Conan.
Building different
No.
spells.
Well, not magic-wise. You see a lot of shagging.
You do. I mean, I don't know.
Oh! You could harvest stuff with spells. I wonder if that would. Would it go into your inventory though? I wonder.
Or would it just
That's interesting though. Maybe if you make it so that you can pick up
Sorcerer's
materials.
ritual at a crafting station at your base in order to make something, build something.
Just get raiding on a base, just like break it into like a little trap arena with loads of animals in it.
Yeah. I just love that they're talking about all this high level stuff, and like we're still trying to figure out what a rock and stick does.
We're wearing rags.
Yeah. Well, we were in glorious armor until the game said, yeah, switch it to another one.
To get us with less people.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about it. I wonder what the dead's gonna be like. Like summon.
I don't think you can summon what you've killed because they did it. I just looked now and it was in a circle.
Yeah, no, it's like a random zombie.
Maybe if you brought a thrall and then
resurrect Philip.
Yeah.
I don't know, look nice. With the wings and the axe.
That's cool. So you can switch the appearances. They did that in Valhalla and Odyssey.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
You can have the fucking good stats, but the
Without, yeah, because some of the best stats are crap armor.
I hate when that happens.
Especially for like the bear school, you know, the heavy armor. A lot of that doesn't look very good in my opinion. Well, some of it does, but some of it's just like fur armor and stuff. And well, I don't. That was what your character looked like for like the first 20 hours though. So don't know why you're agreeing with me.
He wasn't. He was.
He wore fur around his neck, topless, and wore like fucking scrap pants, scrap trousers.
The show was a warrior. He's lost a lot of things in his life, guy. He was just regaining his life right now.
Their vitality or their charisma into improving themselves. These benefits won't show themselves very powerful at first, but as you devote yourself more to the
frenzy. After casting a spell, your followers enter a frenzy state. Frenzy followers deal 3% increased damage for each charisma attribute.
When we first started working on the game, we implemented.
You're gonna like jump off a cliff, guy. Like half the damage, I'm just gonna like fucking die.
Yeah, you're gonna be at home making me a sandwich, and your brain's just gonna explode. Or you both your kneecaps are gonna just burst.
Yeah. You just about to craft your sword. I'm like, I'm gonna get Kai a surprise. Ah!
Yeah, just before I hit the ground, I just cast the spell. I'm like 90% 4 damage to Preston. It'd be funny though if you were like dying from starvation, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, not eating for days, starving, and you just die on the spot. You get a really hungry stomach, and then I'm just inside something. Like I'm gonna hide away from the sandstorm.
Yeah. Still damaging me. Hello, Kai.
Yeah. So this, honestly, this is like one of the. For those that don't know who are watching, we can't stand battle passes. We're not like the normies that complain about pay to win or anything. It's just like most of them aren't good. Like Halo Infinite, for example, it's terrible.
We can continue to release free features.
I really like where they built like on the cliffs and on the tree.
The logic's a bit weird though. They said so we can continue to bring free features. What? What? By making us pay for stuff. I get it though because we'll probably get a few more extra things now. On a regular basis, and we get challenges.
Yeah.
Defeat mountain goats. I've not seen a mountain goat. Oh, I won't be passing that challenge.
There is goats on mountains.
Well, goat lords. That guy's soul looked like it had left when he said, "If you don't want to play, you can purchase." Did you see that?
What? Timestamp?
5:25. And I completely get the logic behind that. 5:20, sorry.
Defeat mountain goats, defeat a rhino.
No, sorry, 5:15. Right, but I get the logic in that they're doing that, but still, it's funny. 5:17.
5:8. Oh my god. Yeah.
Your phone's calling.
Is it?
Yeah.
We will have battle passes and ages instead.
We are going to have multiple
No cosmetic DLCs in the battle pass.
Some of them will be
So there'll be culture and ages, well known.
It's gonna be sick, like how summoning those animals. It'd be good if you could like ride a bear or something. Ashire weapons. Yeah, what the fuck is that? At like 5:54 with this little red bastard.
Oh,
what is this?
Crocodile. I bet that's already in the game, to be honest.
Wait, I don't know what it is.
We've not encountered it.
We need to get ourselves some horses when we traverse.
Yeah. You want to see more of this?
Conan Exiles Instagram.
Follow our Conan Exiles OnlyFans.
And we will show you the staff. If she points at the staff,
She don't point at the staff. She means to, but she's not pointing at the staff.
that was not the intention.
No, the intention was the staff, Preston. She wasn't
Oh, I
pointing
know.
at the staff.
Dude, who sent lighting on him there? Because his shield was blocking.
Facebook, Twitter, all of that.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I would hope that it's going to be fun to use against AI and NPCs because that's all we have.
That's all we have.
And I think a lot of people are in the same. We're on a European server. We play in European times, and yeah, there's not players on it really. Maybe in the long term, cutting down the servers was a good idea because new players will have less options. But it doesn't seem to be the case, and there seems to be a lot of empty servers still. But I would rather it be like this than be like Ark when Ark first came out. You haven't played it, Preston, but when it first came out on Xbox, on the beta program, I remember playing it, and you would have to sit there for sometimes like an hour, spamming join, because it would be 60 out of 60 full. And all the servers in Europe would be full.
In the fucking queue.
But you could have been on the server the day before, and you're like, right, I need to get on, check my base is okay.
Oh no, you could get fucked over by that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, your spot wouldn't be reserved in the server. And obviously, if you went on late on in the day when the Americans started waking up, you were fucked because there was so many Americans on there.
I'm glad I never played Ark.
They really
I want you.
that with this thing where they've destroyed it. It doesn't look like you're gonna be able to pick things up. You know, when at 123 where he destroys the trees and the rocks.
Yeah.
But they should make it so it's a bit like Valheim, where it drops and you can pick it up, or it just goes straight to your inventory, or maybe you could get a variant on that spell. Where
Go to like 120. I wonder if that's a new place because it looks like a magey place. Or that's just a place we haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't mention anything about the new places, so I would reckon it's yeah. I think the focus of this clip is that they're invisible, and that's the focus of this clip. I think that's probably a place that we've not been to yet. Do you remember when we killed that dragon by luring it into lava?
Yeah.
It was like an insta-kill. I always meant to clip
Invisible
that.
lava.
Because I always meant to clip that and put it. I wouldn't tell you the title because knowing you, I wake up tomorrow and at like 2:30 in the morning, you would have clipped that and used the same. No, fuck you, bitch. You do that all the time. You
I
do.
don't.
So if you
Not anymore.
you did used to.
Yeah. But
Look at the most replayed bit. Oh, I've seen some funny shit. Ever since they put the most replayed.
I love the most replayed bit, guy.
Well, I've been watching like walk videos. You know that Dave's walk videos that I posted where it's like walking around nice areas.
What did
And-
they get the fights?
No, the most replayed part was like a 3-second bit where a woman walked past the camera jogging. It really rats out. There was another one that was fucking hilarious. I can't remember what it was, but it's ratting out on a lot of the fucking people on YouTube. What people are getting up to.
I love it. I was watching Lord of the Rings when I go the most replayed one. It's just it's amazing.
I'm gonna have a look on the page. So look at the page.
Most
and see what it
replayed. It's
said.
just like the staff lady. What do you say? You're going on the page.
The Steam page.
I'm gonna go on the Steam page.
I'm gonna go on it first.
I'm on it.
Capture the window.
The window.
Bizarre item store. That's new.
Was bizarre item store.
At the top.
And the bizarre item store, you can get it overview.
I don't think they should do a bizarre item store and a battle pass unless you're going to be able to get the bizarre stuff in the battle pass at some point as well.
I'm on Top City using my new incoming building pieces.
Wait, hang on. My silver piece.
It's just the building's properly changed with its UI.
So it sounds like now you're going to place the blueprint, it'll build the thing and then consume the materials rather than you craft it and then place it. Because it says, pieces with a green background are those for which you have the ingredients, red for those you don't. The number in the box indicates how many you can craft without running out of materials, which are now automatically consumed when you place the piece. So it seems like you're going to be on the blueprints page, put a wall or a foundation down, and then it'll take it away, rather than it be a two-step process where you craft it and then place it. And this makes sense. That's a good idea. Oh, okay, when you want to switch building piece and you've already placed that piece in the world, you can simply aim at it and click the middle mouse button, equipping it to build. So if you wanted to put more walls down, you aim at one of the wall pieces you've already put down and you can equip that.
Oh, just place it like that.
That's a better system, because the menu, when you unlock enough, I don't know what they're called, fucking blueprints or whatever, it takes ages.
It does. You like break it.
And the amount of times we've been looking for something like a fucking sack or a box, and we can just something really stupid, and we can't find it, and we're like, have we even learnt this? But we have. Yeah. It's just hidden.
Of course, you can rebound all these commands. Mark them.
The screenshot they've got is really cool. Though.
A lot of them are, especially the last one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That looks like somewhere from Skyrim.
Anywhere in Skyrim, really.
Yeah.
Apart from the Reach.
Screenshot from the Temple of the Gods building competition.
Seasons, which will go in ages.
Cool. I like how they have like competitions on building.
Yeah, I don't know if it's paid competitions. Ark used to do that where like they'd add a new limited time dinosaur, and then the first person to tame one got like £20,000 on an official server. They would do like a Halloween event where it was like a giant dodo, the size of it. I think it was called the Dodo Rex, and the first person to kill one on an official server got like 20 grand or something. They did it a few times.
20 grand?
20 grand. I wish they'd put some of that money into their Battle Royale, because the Battle Royale was really interesting, the Ark one was. But it was long. It was like each match would be like 45-50 minutes long. I think the problem was that it wasn't free and it was hard to run. So most of the Battle Royale players, let's be honest, are children. They want free stuff. They want things that are easy to understand and simple and not very, detailed. Fortnite. And they want things that they can run on consoles, which Ark can't really run. Yeah, I do like the challenge. The idea of the challenge thing.
Yeah. Challenges are a new set of rotating tasks you complete.
Wonder how this is going to influence, say if you bought off of a third-party site, like a DLC or a culture pack or something. Mm-hmm. I think I ended up buying the Argos pack just from Steam, I think, in the end. Maybe. I can't remember. I think it might have turned out cheaper, but if you buy that, how will the Battlepass and the Bazaar work now? I do think they should have done the Battlepass and the Bazaar thing earlier, though, when it had more players. It would have made more sense.
You know, for when they're all getting lifted up into the sky.
Yeah, I'm on that now. That looks really cool, and it looks like large scale as well.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, so from the sound of it, it seems very it's set up and set up in advance. I like that though. That's quite cool.
Yeah. You will not be slinging fireballs or magic missiles.
It'll be interesting as well if there's like a populated server where someone gets hold of one of these titans, one of the gods that you can play as. Mm-hmm. Seeing a whole clan of real players and AI using magic against like a titan, that would be pretty fucking cool. Neat.
Can I see? I'm trying to read this photo on the corruptions. You are immune to bleed, poison, disease, and sunder effects. You gain passive health regeneration that scales with your corrupted vitality. Oh, this one sounds interesting. You have a chance to deflect damage. The chance scales with your corrupted fragility. So they do more of corruption, other than it being like the pain in the arse that we've had.
As I say, we still don't understand it. We've literally had it for a year and a half.
It's just there.
Yeah.
We could bring Tatum back and just sacrifice some guy.
Yeah, but once Tiernan gets hold of that magic, he's gonna be a right devilish little fucker. Like, I can see Tiernan like resurrecting about 15 zombies and leaving them in a base.
What?
Or someone else doing it, and then he takes credit for it.
Oh, that was me.
What it
That
clearly
rhino,
wasn't.
though. It's like a fucking ensemble.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the look of the armor, really. And some of the sorcerer armor. It'd be cool if there's gonna be traps as well. Can you imagine like magic traps where people walk through a certain area of your base and they get sort of cursed or something? Or slowed down, or it slows the stamina regen down or something.
That slows like the break-in time for the building. Health might go down.
Well, yeah, that what are you saying? Break-in time for the building.
Was what?
What would be the answer for that if someone's raiding our base? It's like, haha, you can't build, guys.
No, I mean.
Oh, slows the.
Yeah.
Oh, so a defensive thing rather than an offensive thing. I get you. Yeah. So this is cool. I probably reckon end of August or start of September it'll come.
Probably so.
Probably is, and we will have to do a lot of things. If we do end up streaming tomorrow, I think we should do Conan Exiles because I'm in the mood for it now.
Agreed. I'm in the mood for it right now.
So am I, but it's a bad idea if we did that now. We'd ruin our sleep pattern.
It's a bit too late.
Aye, probably is.
Aye, probably is.
All right. Yeah. I suppose we should end it there. That does look cool though. I'm looking forward to, and it's free, which I can't really complain.
It's the main factor of it.
Yeah, but that's great. Let us know what you think in the comments, tossers. One thing I would like, I'm not necessarily saying that we should have this on everyone's on microphones. That's a recipe for disaster. But it would be good if we had like just 10 other people working, not in our base, but with us, like another clan.
Yeah.
And
that'd be interesting.
Especially against some of the bosses and stuff. But I don't have that many friends, and the friends I do have I don't trust. Sorry, but
that's the problem.
That's the problem, yeah. If I have more friends that play Conan, I'm gonna have more people that I don't trust.
Do I have that many friends that I trust? No.
I mean, to trust you would be putting it quite far. Well, that's mainly because of how many times I've kicked you off of cliffs and into spider dens. You've never got revenge. I don't think you're smart. Well, not smart. I don't think you're sneaky enough to get revenge.
I am. Watch me, guy. I'm only doing this out of the kindness of my heart because I don't want.
Kindness of your heart. Well, we'll see. We'll see. And as I say, I've got something in the works for you, young man.
I've got something good in the works for you. It sounds like you've got something bad for me.
It'll be an entertaining video.
Mine's a bit more nicer, but it's not really for you. And now that I think about it, it's kind of for everyone.
Oh yeah, it's your video. Oh, thank you, Preston. Your gift to the world.
No, it's fuck off, guy. It's for us. It's for.
Anyway, that update looks really good. Can't wait to play it. Probably end of August or start of September.
Yeah.
Smash like, subscribe to me, not to Preston.
Smash like to me. Quaking Face is irrelevant. I have staff woman, so smash like to me.
You don't have staff woman. You thought she was pointing at the staff. She wasn't pointing. You don't even know staff woman. Clearly, you don't.
I can't say this online, guy. Right?
You don't understand staff woman.
No. Yes, I do.
You don't.
I don't want to.